he needs a good start here, Zane Ford, and has that very exaggerated grip. This is going to be fun. We have gotten to Sunday here. Zane Ford gets us started. Let's play pickleball.
How about that serve to start things
Massive.
off? Yeah, and you said about as extreme of grip as you will see in the pro landscape of pickleball. How did that first draw hung in the air for what seemed like 5 seconds?
Let's cover every inch of the court here to start, boys.
But even in between points, managing the game, going to the towel, Fed, he's been here so many times. He knows exactly what flow he wants to play at.
Heavy.
Yeah, and we're kind of at a perch where we have a cross section of the court. There is a lot of dip on the ground strokes of Zane Ford, tons of topspin.
1-0. Side out.
I mean, the boys can move.
Yeah, it's not a luxury anymore, a requirement. You need to be an elite mover to even have a chance in men's doubles these days.
Zero one.
Wow, can't get back there. The boys have gotten their steps in, and it's one apiece, Adam.
I mean, I can't help but chuckle to think back 5 or 6 years ago and what the singles games looked like, and then look at the points that are out in front of us today.
1-1.
Physical. What a serve. But sets up the forehand, and it is a beauty.
Yeah, not surprising to see Staksrud really looking to come forward straight ahead. Almost no cross-court or no cross-court approaches up into this point. Direct to the spot
1-1.
and then come forward and follow the ball.
Side out.
And popped out of that last shot.
Explain what you mean by that.
So get in that crouched athletic position, and of course you're going to come up as you hit, but if you come out of that too early, it can be a real issue, and the
1-1.
unforced errors can creep in.
Tough break off the net. Just to handle that was impressive by Staksrud, but Zane Ford did not let him off the hook once it happened.
Oh, and Staksrud is sticking some volleys, and Zane Ford, he's coming up with passes on the
1-1.
slide.
Oh, look at the pickleball gods clean that up in one rally. Okay. Gorgeous morning here, just 66 degrees, very light breeze. Perfect for pickle. Wow, 3 in a row.
Side out.
Yeah, impressive the power that Zane Ford's getting when he's sliding in that open stance. So he's not closed off, so he's not able to quite use his core and his hips as
1-1.
much as when he is in that closed stance.
Side out.
Does anyone hit that particular volley better than this guy?
Don't look over here. I don't have an answer for you. I'm saying right there,
Yeah.
Staksrud.
Because it's so rude to take that down the line like that, because you're not expecting it, because most people like to punch that thing. That's so good. Still just one apiece here.
1-1. Side out. One. Point.
Not sure that was staying in despite the dip, but Zane Ford comfortable with passing on both sides. That's big.
Yes. Another thing that used to be a luxury and now is a requirement. You're only good on one wing, you're in trouble.
What a volley.
Side out.
To beat the fleet-footed Zane Ford like that, my goodness.
And you better be pretty confident in your ability to put the ball away if you do decide to go cross court with that first volley. That's exactly what happened there for Staksrud.
1-2. Point.
So seeing the boys not come in directly on the return here quite a bit, Adam.
Wait and see. It's been a pretty common approach recently in the game of singles, not just return and crash. Some players go on the very next ball. Some it's 3 or 4 down the line until they get something they really like. Oh, come on.
Look at this madness. Federico Staksrud is him. Had Ford all over the court, and Ford was up to the challenge. Insane court coverage.
I mean, on that last ball, Fed has his back to his target and still finds it just inside the line.
Yes, please, indeed. And you better do some work off court.
3-2.
Wow, actually got back into it with a smart lob there.
Incredibly smart and well-executed defensive lob from Zane Ford. Yeah, and Dave, the reason why a lot of players are choosing not to come in right after the return is fear.
Yeah.
Of the passing shot. Same thing in men's doubles. Why a lot of times you don't see a lot of attacks because they're scared of the counters. It's the same thing with the passing shots here in singles.
Freddy Krueger is lurking. Don't want to run into that. That is a nasty Tui.
Paint.
Referee timeout. We have a challenge of the in ruling. The result of the rally puts us at 2-4. We'll proceed with video review.
Did he paint outside the line now is the question, Adam. Very riveting.
Yes.
Semifinal in men's. What do we know?
After review, the result of the rally stands. The ball was in. Loss of free challenge. No free challenge remaining. 1 free challenge remaining. Resume play at side out 2-4.
Well, Pablo and Fedi are playing each other in the bronze medal match, Dave.
That's a good point.
So coaching here and then enemies later. But I mean, we're almost 9 minutes into this one. Sometimes competitive singles games last 9 minutes.
Great point.
Yeah, I'm not talking about 11-0, 11-1 singles games that can go 9 or 10
Correct.
minutes. More substantial.
Fine. Time in. 2-4. Point.
Really going after the serve.
Insanely heavy.
3-4. Side out.
Just a bit more of a roll on the initial pass. Nice volley from Staksrud. And Zane Ford, there's not a lot of body momentum. Not stepping into it. Maybe a little shift of the weight from the back leg to the front, but the pace and spin he's getting on the serve is pretty impressive without using much of your body and momentum.
Side out.
He has also done a great job, he being Zane Ford, of deep returns.
3-4. Side out.
Pulled off it. Backhand down the line's hardest groundie to hit.
4-3. Side
What
out.
a drop.
Had to have it too. If he hits a regular pass cross court there, he's in trouble. And Staksrud takes it out of the air and pushes it up the line in the open court. What a dipper.
Bucket hat.
3-4.
Pickleballed, looking on. Got there, but can't find the court with it.
Exactly the type of volley that I'm talking about from Federico Staksrud. Short in the court, not ending the point, but bringing Zane Ford forward.
And doing a toll for if this gets late into the third, every step counts.
Four, three.
Wow.
Side out.
Tui hook passes him cross court. That thing got down in a hurry.
Yes, and I think that'll be a battle for Zane Ford throughout this one. How much do I go full pace and how much do I take off to find extra spin? He's been mixing his shots nicely so far.
That's in there, and we are tied at 4.
Corner pocket up the line. I mean, it's been a while since I've called a Zane Ford singles match, but this is a different cat right now.
Oh, yeah.
Four, four.
It's made one final. That was in Daytona in 24.
Side out.
They just play volley short in the court, just like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's short in his court at its finest right there.
Oh, hat is on for Staksrud backwards.
I never understood that. Okay, just I guess get the hair all settled.
It could be a sweat thing.
Could be that. Good point.
Speaking from personal experience there.
I'm a brim to the front. Never was a catcher, so no reason to turn that around.
Point.
Yes, I'll answer for you, Zane.
Yes.
Asking the bench if that was good, and it was.
Yeah, we'll agree with the bench up here. we are basically on that baseline. All the patrons are getting close to getting in trouble.
And if you're the bench, you tell them it was good no matter what.
Oh, yes.
Because there's nothing you can do about it now.
Yeah, you say, no, that was out, and then now it's in his head. These volleys at him.
The carve set up on the backhand to the full release with topspin to the forehand. Staksrud, textbook singles.
Six, four.
Three-shot pass, and every one of them had to be perfection.
Beautiful out in front contact point on that last backhand.
4-6.
Wow.
Side out.
Can't believe Staksrud came in behind it, but got away with it.
Delayed steal. I mean, almost a full second frozen and then decides to follow it in. Maybe the awkwardness of that court positioning could have thrown off Zane on the pass, but I agree with you. Very surprised he followed that
6-4.
one.
Yep, indeed. My goodness, because that is one of those where you have to control the pace.
Right. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a full bunt, but that's about 60% right there to guide it up the line. You cannot fully go for that shot.
4-6.
High degree of difficulty.
Side out.
And Staksrud wins the chess match there, stays home.
But when Zane is hitting those shots several feet inside the baseline, it's hard to get it up and down with the spin. When he's back in the court, he has more room to get the dip.
This is where, as a referee, you're begging
6-4.
he makes the serve when there's a mic thing, and he does.
Referee looking back, having some battery issues with the...
Let's get the Duracells. Let's get those. Let's get them down there.
7-4.
Let's get the copper top involved. This is when Staksrud just feels like there's 3 of them over there.
I know it. I agree completely. And he's even mixing his volleys with the forehand cross court down the line. And there's just no head start that Zane can get because all parts of the court are open for shots for Staksrud.
Timeout receiver, 8-4.
Okay, so Ford grew up in Western PA. Shout out to the great city of Pittsburgh.
8-4.
This is going to be fun if it makes it. Doesn't make it.
Point.
Looks over at his bench, did Zane, and shook his head. So
9-4.
answer's not forthcoming. So
Side out.
first time we've seen him take the net decisively.
Right, and if there is a weakness for Staksrud, and it's not much of one, I would say it's the backhand ground stroke. But if you're not approaching the net, that's not that big of a deal
4-9.
for Staksrud.
Side out.
So I would say if there is a change of strategy for Zane, it's come in a little bit more and find the backhand wing of Staksrud. The issue is Staksrud is coming in quickly.
Yes.
So there's not a lot of opportunities for Zane to beat him forward.
And if you don't hit it perfect, his footwork's so good he'll run around it.
9-4.
Forehand, right.
What a serve.
Point.
Tape and wide, and after a tight battle early, we are now at game point for Staksrud.
$10-4. Side out.
And there is the play.
$4-10. Side out. You
Oh,
can't
he
challenge the
can't.
in
He
early
can't.
because you returned the ball.
So he wants to.
Oh, okay.
He
He's
said
not
I
saying
could have.
that
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Player has changed his call to out.
Oh my. Okay.
Huh. Really?
Wow. I'm not a fan of that at all.
Yes.
I think this.
And you were right. I thought that
Correction,
he was
there
trying.
is no challenge available.
Gotcha. So they're not going to let him do it.
And that is correct. And Staksrud's
ball
like,
was
hey, man,
played.
I saw it.
The point was earned. Side out.
So we got to the
Resuming
right
play.
place there, and the place we have arrived is
10-4.
game point 2.
Point game,
Is
11-4.
wide, and
Timeout,
game
Zane
1 goes to Staksrud. So a great start for Zane Ford, but then Staksrud at the net took over. So can Zane Ford sort of let that settle and get off to a good start in game 2? We'll see after this.
Even if the volleys aren't as clean as some of the other competitors, the approach shots can be amazing from Zane to set himself up for easier first volleys.
How about that coverage?
I mean, nobody, I just don't think anyone reads the game as well. I mean, this is not a big wingspan guy. It is fleet of foot, and it is a head start on every shot. The anticipation is insane from Staksrud. And he is, even though he doesn't have the overwhelming power, he is a master of taking your time away, taking the ball on the rise, attacking the ball, taking it early. Like that. Didn't work.
In there.
Didn't work.
Side out.
Like that. Great shot, Zane Ford.
Really nice footwork to step into that one. So seems pretty calm after the line call incident.
0-2.
What a serve again.
Point.
And that was rocked.
I mean, rocked.
And again, if the truck can show this just crazy
1-2.
grip that Zane has.
Side out.
That actually is part of having the crazy grip right there. You can't get to the ball when you hold it that far over like he does.
2-1.
Just missed it. He was
Point.
there too.
Yeah, and I know we're playing pickleball, not tennis. I don't know any other way to describe it, though. It's somewhere in between semi-Western and Western.
Yes.
Like, that is very extreme.
3-1. Point.
Big start for Staksrud here in game 2.
4-1.
Man,
Side out.
there's the formula. Easier said than done. Just destroy a return and then find the backhand.
And paint a line in the,
Yes, exactly.
process of all of that.
And there's the grip we're talking about. Try
1-4.
picking up your paddle at home like that and then hitting a forehand. Not easy.
Side out.
A little late on the footwork there from Zane Ford. But one thing that grip does give you is extra spin,
Yes.
which allows you to hit the serve harder.
Yeah.
Because you have
4-1.
that margin and that extra little bit at the end.
Point.
Finger up.
Tried to call it good. He's wandering
Referee
over to the
timeout. We have a
bench
challenge
with
of the
a
out call.
out
The result of the
challenge,
rally puts
but
us at 5-1. We'll
as
proceed with video
half-hearted a
review.
belief as I've seen.
He was looking for help in a big way. No one really gave
No.
it to him, and he just goes, all right, I'll challenge
Yeah.
it.
After review, the result of the rally stands. The ball was out. Loss of free challenge, no free challenge remaining. 1 free challenge remaining. We'll resume play at 5-1.
Lordy, that's close.
That is close both ways.
All right. Right in the corner.
Time in. 5-1.
What
Side
an
out.
insane forehand right there from Ford. My goodness.
Bullet. That is the court cover and the anticipator that is nowhere near that ball that's hit so
1-5.
well off the paddle of Zane Ford.
Point.
A little too much hook. And a very nice back-to-back points for Ford after the stoppage of play.
2-5.
Just missed
Side out.
it.
I like it when it's close. Staksrud
Yeah.
does it. He just puts
Yes.
just puts the pointer finger
Yes.
up.
He even lets the crowd think that it was made. Yep. Just
5-2.
just missed it there, pal. Man, that was a tough place to approach the net from. Deep corner, but got there and then hooks the volley. Look at this battle. Congratulations, Leah Jansen lost an absolute heartbreaker yesterday.
6-2.
Had a match point against Caitlin Christian. Gets the bronze.
Point.
But what I can tell you is Kiora Kunimoto is coming for everybody.
Oh, yeah. She's insanely good from the back of the court with full power drives, and her rollers and her dippers are very good too.
7-2. Point.
Just pummeling that back corner with the serve, and Staksrud now 3 points away from a title.
8-2.
Wow.
Delicate.
Zane slides in safe at the plate. What an effort.
Falling and sliding is a skill. That was a pretty, for how violent it looked, that's a pretty soft landing there for Zane Ford.
And got that the left wrist is what you're always worried about, but didn't really have to put all
9-2.
the weight on it. What a drop volley, though.
Side out.
That's a heck of a shot at 9-2 down in game 2.
2-9.
Oh my.
Side out.
Sold. Told the story.
Yes.
Of course I'm taking this inside out with the angle, and hits it. All he needs is about 15 or 20 miles per hour into the open court. What deception on an overhead. We don't say that.
9-2.
That was brilliant. Got there, but pulled it wide, and we are at match point.
How about the variety on the backhand? Delicate dropper out of the air, and then the short hopper.
10-2.
That is
Point
deep,
game
and
match,
welcome
11-2.
back to the winner's circle. Federico Staksrud. There is going to be a challenge here first. Hold
The result
on.
of the rally puts us at 11-2. We'll proceed with video review.
Zane Ford, but Federico Staksrud is our winner. Let's get that confirmed here.
After review, the result of the rally stands. The ball was out. Point game match.
So there they are. Fetty, welcome to the top of the mountain again. We'll give them the trophy when we come back.
Let's throw it down to Dave Fleming and see what Fed has to say about the big win.
Well, thank you, Adam, and here he is. Everybody give it up for your champion here, Federico Staksrud. Fetty, I thought you were brilliant today, and your anticipation at the kitchen line, covering all those passing shots, is that something you practice? How are you so good at knowing where to be when you have BBs coming at you from both sides from Zane?
Good, great Zane. I mean, he was playing. I think Zane doesn't get much respect, the respect that he deserves on the tour. Honestly, he's an amazing player. He's come a long way. His attitude on the court, his composure, his game itself. He's hitting amazing passing shots, and he was on a really tough draw, and he was the one to make it. So he deserves some respect, and I think. Yeah, he's one to look out for, and I had to play my best today to take him out.
So, Fetty, this is singles win number 20. What does that mean to you? This field is so tough, and here you are. Church is in session again at the top of the mountain.
Dave, you know me. I just enjoy being out here. Like, it's honestly a blessing what we do. Like, to wake up and to have something that you love and do it with joy. I think I'm living a dream, honestly. Like I wake up every day and I enjoy my life, and that's honestly a blessing. And yeah, I just want to keep doing this as long as I can.
Well, we want you to keep doing it too. Let's give you something for the trophy case. Here comes Rich Burns, the executive business director from AstraZeneca.
Well, thank you very much. And on behalf of AstraZeneca, on behalf of Fasenra, our amazing product for severe uncontrolled asthma, we are really proud to be able to present this award to Federico.
Here we go. Go crazy, everybody. Federico Staksrud is your singles winner. We're going to add 2 people to center court. We got doubles action for you coming up right after this.